Hi, I'm Jeremy Hanrahan, and I'd like to warmly welcome you to the Alastri Product Showcase for Momentum 2024. I'm the Product Strategy Manager for Micromine's mining products, which includes Alastri, Spry, and the Beyond mine planning solutions. You now have next-generation technology that is tailored to meet your specific needs during each planning horizon and primary mining method. Alastri is advanced mine planning software for open-pit hard rock operations. Spry is a comprehensive mine planning solution for open-pit coal and soft rock mines. Finally, Beyond delivers robust strategic mine planning for open-pit or underground assets. It's an incredibly exciting time for Micromine since the addition of Alastri and Spry to our business. These industry-leading tools are grounded in the philosophy of delivering precise, tailored solutions for your planning needs. The best practice within Alastri and Spry, combined with the extensive user input, underpins the core of Micromine's mining solutions, driving enhancements and additions across the entire portfolio. Today, I'm thrilled to be talking to you about the Alastri product family and the exciting new features being released for Momentum 2024. Alastri is advanced software that is engineered to model the intricate open-pit hard rock mining operations today and those being designed for the future. Known for its speed, user-friendliness, and visual appeal, Alastri is developed with user experience in mind. This philosophy is fundamental to the way we develop software and support our growing user community. It's why Alastri is the preferred planning tool for the major open-pit iron ore producers in Australia. Alastri concentrates exclusively on hard rock production in open-pit settings. It's been designed to allow mining engineers to plan like mining engineers. You don't need to be a programmer to get comprehensive results from the software. All Alastri products feature intuitive and interactive workflows that guide users through the planning process, helping them to achieve the results they need. This not only makes the software simple and fast to operate, but it also makes it much easier to onboard new team members and to get them up to speed quickly. The software itself is important. However, the post-implementation support and development are also critical. Alastri users are backed by an experienced team of professionals with engineering, geology, mine planning and scheduling expertise. This ensures the team understands your needs and can add value across the complete mine planning process. We are also highly sensitive to new challenges and the requirements you may face, quickly responding and proposing new ways to meet these challenges. The Alastri product family covers all aspects of mine planning, from reserving, haulage, short and medium-term scheduling, and the assessment of plan compliance. As we can see here, Alastri contains 5 key product categories. Rapid Reserver, which is reserve generation software with blast and dig block design. You can convert pit designs to scheduling solids easily with Solid Lab. You can load multiple block models and generate reserves for scheduling. And you can integrate plan designs with grade control databases, or even use auto-generation tools for the blast patterns and dig blocks. Next is Haul Infinity, which is built for mine haulage analysis. Haul Infinity allows you to build and edit haulage networks with design tools specifically engineered for this purpose, perform point-to-point cycle time analysis, and compare productivities and truck requirements for different scenarios, and use logical workflows and guidance warnings to quickly troubleshoot and arrive at the best haulage outcomes. Alastri Tactical Scheduler is designed for medium-term scheduling. ATS provides you with automated scheduling based on production targets and constraints, integrated drilling, mixed fleet haulage, and product blending capabilities, customizable real-time reporting and 3D animations. Alastri Production Scheduler, or APS, is your short-term mine scheduling solution. APS includes an innovative Gantt and 3D scheduling interface. APS can be integrated with external databases and data feeds. It supports up to 9 activities, including load, haul, destination, schedule, grade blend management to stockpiles, and so on. Rounding out the list is Spatial Conformetrics, which provides mine plan compliance and cut and fill analysis. Spatial conformetrics allows you to import planned and actual surfaces to measure conformance, to automatically generate fully categorized conformance solids, and to reserve each conformance solid against the block model for rapid, easy, and detailed reporting. The mining industry is facing increased pressure from governments, investors, and broader society to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and miners are adopting aggressive science-based targets to help reach net zero. The move to full electrification of mine haulage is becoming an increasingly viable option to address Scope 1 and 2 emissions from major mining operations, with industry leaders now attempting to model what this transition looks like in detail. The 2024 Micromine Alastri release builds on our industry-leading electric haulage modelling capability to help users analyse, validate and implement robust decarbonisation strategies that describe what the mine of the future looks like in practice. We've also listened to your feedback and improved reporting in spatial conformetrics, drastically reducing the time investment required for routine reporting tasks. Traditional approaches to evaluating decarbonisation strategies for haulage have been time-consuming and produced results that were an approximation at best. The Micromine Alastri team has been working closely with users to create battery electric modelling in Haul Infinity. This gives you a fast and accurate way to model multiple scenarios for battery electric trucks and contrast this with your traditional fleet. Here you can see some of the parameters we use to model electric trucks, including rim pull assist, battery usage, trolley usage, battery regen, and regen force. These are some of the variables that are considered in the modelling process. You can now drill into this data when electric trucks are added to your network. The latest development in this space allows you to add chargers to your network. Here you can see the simple process of adding a charger and how you can quickly show the impact this has on your mine haulage. Battery electric modelling in Alastri is designed to make it easier to compare your results. To compare both diesel and electric trucks, it really is as simple as clicking each truck type to view the performance over the mine schedule. Once you've run your model, you can have access to the full range of metrics and reports at the click of a button. Battery electric modelling was developed because a large portion of our user base were experiencing issues analysing, modelling and planning the impact that electric haulage would have on their sites. The existing methods were manual in nature and were time-consuming and were not standardised across all their sites, making it hard to maintain consistency. Manual calculations are also subject to human error, which can lead to inaccurate results that are time-consuming to troubleshoot. The implementation of battery electric haulage in Haul Infinity makes it much easier to address these issues. However, it's very much the start of the decarbonisation journey for Alastri. We aim to expand Alastri's ESG capabilities, giving you much more confidence as you plan for the future. While developing the battery electric haulage modelling, we identified that we could improve Haul Infinity to modernise it and better respond to the needs of our clients. Our latest release brings an improved user interface, which is now in line with the other popular Alastri products. Behind this interface, we've invested to both modernise and future-proof the Haul Infinity codebase. The update will also make it easier to respond to new industry challenges and quickly react to future scheduling needs. One of the things that sets Alastri apart from other scheduling tools is the way the user interacts with the software and communicates data visually. This helps to provide efficient workflows and outputs throughout all the Alastri products. It also makes it easier for new users to learn the system, facilitating the onboarding process and developing the proficiency of new team members is simpler and faster as a result. The visual presentation of data also leads to better communication and consistency of planning outputs. The latest release contains a range of updates aimed at refreshing the user interface. This will lead to a consistent experience when using Alastri products across the planning and scheduling value chain. We hope this latest round of improvements will boost the visual impact of Haul Infinity and make it more engaging and enjoyable to use. These updates have been rolled out over time, and you may have already noticed some of them when using the software. If not, Here are some examples of what is being rolled out. One of the first things you'll see is a simpler approach to truck setup. It's now faster to switch between battery and electric haulage profiles. A nice upgrade is the way your parameters are now accessed and presented. The updated look and feel gives you a broader set of data available from the main interface and better access to your results. Road signs and speed limits have also been revamped. Enjoy easy access to the tools needed to set up your roads in Haul Infinity and more flexibility to adjust things on the fly. The impact of the Haul Infinity display is now redesigned to make it more visually appealing. You now have more labelling options and colour groupings that will make communicating your schedule much easier. When new challenges arise, you need to quickly adapt and change the way you schedule. While developing battery electric haulage modelling, we identified that we could improve Haul Infinity to better respond to the needs of our users. Over the past year, the code base that Haul Infinity is built upon has been significantly improved. Part of what sets Alastri products apart is our ability to swiftly respond and implement new scheduling improvements based on the needs of our users. We felt there was an opportunity to invest now and prepare Haul Infinity for the new challenges that will face the industry. An example of this is the ability to model electric haulage, but there are other challenges on the horizon, such as quantifying the impact of hydrogen fuel cell technology and how that could have an impact on haulage networks. The refactoring work has better prepared the software and our team's ability to respond and meet these challenges. We are confident that this investment has better future-proofed Haul Infinity and will pay dividends over the next planning horizons, helping to adapt the software to deliver the outcomes that you need. You will now save a lot of time with a streamlined approach to reporting in spatial confirmetrics. Currently, many users take data from Alastri and migrate it to PowerPoint. This is both time-consuming and increases the chance of errors due to the manual nature of the process. Our latest updates allow you to export data directly to PowerPoint, which will free up your time that you can then use to work on other jobs. A large component of mine planning involves reporting of the mine plan over set time horizons. Despite advancements to scheduling software and the quality of the outputs, most organisations need data to be reported in standard formats. In this release, we've improved spatial confirmetrics to output conformance data directly to Microsoft PowerPoint. This functionality will also be included in the scheduling products in the future releases. What can take planners hours to achieve can now be done in seconds. Once your mine compliance data is ready, you can simply export it directly to PowerPoint. You now get data in the format you need, including many visual components that help you present it in an engaging way. We feel that the automation of reporting is underutilised in scheduling software, and implementing it can have a dramatic impact on the planning teams. The world is data-driven, and it's vital that planners can take their scheduling work and communicate this effectively. With this latest release, you'll be able to free up your time to focus on the tasks that matter instead of being bogged down by administrative work. That concludes the new features that have been released in Alastri this year. As you can see, our development roadmap is heavily influenced by our dedicated user base, and our intention is to maintain this philosophy into the future. Much of our development has been focused on improving Haul Infinity's capability to model what the decarbonisation journey will look like for modern open pit mines that process hard rock. Although we have come a long way in a short period of time, there is still a lot of work to do in this space, and we're excited by the challenges ahead. We are confident that we have prepared Haul Infinity and the wider Alastri product family to tackle these challenges head-on. To learn more about the 2024 release and Alastri's new features, keep an eye out for an email from us. This will include all the release information shown today, as well as more supporting content. If you would like to take a deep dive into Alastri and the new features, we will be hosting a workshop next month. The interactive workshop will be run by members of the technical team and will help you extract the most from your Alastri tools. The details to register for this workshop will be provided to you as part of the full release. Thank you for your time today.